St. Michael's Lutheran. By mid-afternoon, they were close to logging only 200 primary voters.
I don't think we've ever missed voting.
All right. Hold on.
Peterson was one of them.
Give me a second. I gotta go ahead and hit this. Yes, we are here. We are live tonight, Super Tuesday. It is 5:45 p.m. Central, 6:45. We're gonna have some poll closing. Some states on the East Coast are gonna have that live. I was looking for an agenda. I got some local Fox stations. This is newsworthy, so yes, we're gonna do this live. Super Tuesday. This is it. This is it. Now, those of you, the following program is PG-18. Just got to put that out there. Those of you have a weak stomach or you can't deal with it, don't watch it. But yes, the following program is PG-18. We're going to talk about some stuff tonight. We're going to talk about voting. First and foremost, if you vote for Nikki Haley, you're a voting Democrat. You are wasting your vote. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your gas money to go vote for that woman. I'm saying this. Nikki Haley will never, ever, I guarantee you, Nikki Haley would not be the nominee for the Republican Party. She will answer the question, what is a woman? She's flopping over abortion. She is a government. She got some money for the government weapons area. She is horrible in South Carolina. She wanted to raise taxes on South Carolina gas. So, yeah, Nikki Haley is bad for America. Now, she still thinks she can win put all the adding and subtracting. There's no way she could get the nomination. Sorry. She needs to go home and be with her husband. So we got to go that. We're going to see here. We got local Fox stations. So this is a news story. This is a news channel. So we're going to go ahead and listen into Fox, a local Fox station. Let's see here.
Also, talking about the State of the Union coming up in just a few days. For more on this, let's go out to President Biden. He's talking about lowering costs for American families earlier today. Let's listen in to these comments as we will get you geared up for Super Tuesday coverage starting in just about 15 minutes.
Budget. President Biden has been focused on promoting competition, lowering costs, and stopping profiteering. Today, we're taking action to stop excessive fees in the banking industry. We're close.
Okay, so this knucklehead for the administration, like he's drinking the Democrat Kool-Aid, and yes, you know why? You want to know why prices are going up? Food prices are skyrocketing. It's because Joe Biden refused to drill oil. Oil is the economic machine of our country. So the oil prices are going up. What does that mean? The oil prices are going up. The people that had to get our food got to raise the prices. And now he's saying they're I can't believe companies are doing that. Well, it's called cost and demand. So, yeah. So we got this knucklehead. Let me go ahead and play this one. One of the reasons why we got to get rid of this knucklehead, and now this is a sportsman. I don't know who he is. Let me see here. We got about 9 more minutes until the top of the hour. Supposed to be closing some.
With worse service and terms. This work is critical, especially as some of the biggest players in so many industries are looking to get even bigger and gain more power to corner the market. Thank you, President Biden, for your leadership of putting a stop to this profiteering, greedflation, and other unfair practices that keep costs high for so many families. It's my pleasure to turn it over to the President of the United States.
It's good to see you all. And nice to see you all in one spot. Look, Director, thank you for that introduction. And thank you all for the work of the Competition Council. Now, it's reducing costs and delivering results for the American people. I've said before, capitalism without competition is not capitalism. It's exploitation. That's what we've been seeing. Although it's on a small scale in the minds of many people, when you add up those numbers, they're gigantic. We're taking it on. Here's what's happening. The pandemic disrupted the supply chains. We all know that. I remember I didn't think as many people had any idea what a supply chain was. Really quickly. It drove up costs on everything, smartphones and automobiles. But also now those costs are making things have come down. But the prices haven't come down. They've stayed up. They've stayed high. The profits have soared. It's time for those prices to come back down. Look, the good news is inflation is the lowest it's been in 3 years. And last year alone, inflation came down by 2/3. We have one of the lowest inflation rates in the world. Many companies have done the right thing. They've helped lower costs for Americans. But even as supply chains are back to normal, some companies are still not passing along the savings to their customers. Many corporations are raising their prices, pad the profits, charging folks more and more for less and less. But in fact, some of the small snack companies, you won't even notice what they're doing. When they charge you just as much for the same size bag of potato chips, only has a hell of a lot fewer chips in it. I'll tell you who did notice, the Cookie Monster. He pointed out his cookies are getting smaller, paying the same price. I was stunned when I found out that's what actually happened. But some companies also
I can't make that stuff up. He actually sees the Cookie Monster. He actually says the Cookie Monster. This guy is so old, so naive, so stupid. And all you guys, people, are voting for him or supporting this knucklehead. This guy is a knucklehead. Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster. All right, let me continue. I got to hear. I'll be start drinking a little bit.
Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is finalizing a rule that will help stop some credit card companies from ripping you off with late fees. Under the law, banks are not supposed to charge late fees that are higher than the cost banks that have to engage to collect the late payment. But we estimate banks are generating 5 times more in late fees than it costs to collect late payments. They're padding their profit margins and charging hardworking Americans more than a cumulative effort number, $14 billion in 2022. With the announcement of this new rule, late fees are now going down to $8 instead of the current average of $32 late fee payments. This action will collectively save families $10 billion in credit card late fees every year. That's the average of $220 in savings annually for more than 45 million Americans who typically have to pay late fees. It's a lot of money. Let me close with this. Fair competition is the key to my economic vision. To build an economy from the middle out and the bottom up, not the top down. And it's working. Wages are up more than prices. Unemployment has reached historic lows. Families are finally getting a little breathing room.
All right, first of all, unemployment is not low. People had to get 2 or 3 part-time jobs just to make it. 2 or 3 part-time jobs. You can't get a full-time job now. The full-time job basically is for like unions. He supports that. You know, he supports unions and stuff like that. But there are people that have, well, let me go ahead and say this. People that have 2 or 3 jobs, part-time jobs, y'all started that. You should have got a job. You should have got a full-time job before you graduated high school. I had a full-time job before I graduated high school, and yes, my father said, "I did graduate." Oh, he didn't take your questions. No, it's not.
Council have been very busy since you last met with them about 6 months ago. We've also got a new member, Ambassador Tai, has joined the Competition Council as well. And I thought what we might do is just start by hearing from several of your cabinet members about the efforts they've been undertaking over the last few months and the announcements they're making. So I thought we would start with Secretary Vilsack to hear about the Department of Agriculture, and then perhaps go to Secretary Austin to hear about the Department of Defense.
Oh, thank you very much, Madam Director. Mr. President, I'm very pleased to be.
All right, so I am waiting for in about 4 minutes to get ready to have the latest results. I know y'all didn't want to hear all that stuff, but yes, the latest results. So yes, like I said, if you're gonna vote for Joe Biden, let's go, Brandon. You voted for raising taxes, you voted for killing babies, and you voted for higher gas prices, energy prices. You want the border wide open. You want illegal aliens to come in here. And speaking of illegal aliens, who's paying for this? Taxpayer paying for that. Because illegal aliens don't have IDs to get a job. You need to get a job, you got to have an ID. You got to have a Social Security card or a birth certificate to get a job. So, and yes, illegal aliens are getting debit cards. I'm on food. They're making more money than me. Illegal aliens are making more money than me. And people that are on the fixed income, like I am, we're getting less than illegal aliens. And you still want to vote for Joe Biden because you are in the Democratic plantation. We'll talk about that tonight. But we're getting ready to go. Waiting for the things to start. Super Tuesday is getting ready to start in 2 minutes. Let's see here. We got a local radio station here. All right, there we go. Get ready to start. All right. Yeah, we got music. Sorry about that. We didn't hear it. So I'm waiting for the Super Tuesday. Get ready to start at 6 o'clock. We got 2 minutes to go. Those of you who are watching, thank you guys for coming in. If you're watching this now, thank you guys for coming in. Hey, we got people here. Hello. I'll pop here for a minute at a track meet. I'm getting political. Yes. Hold on. I messed up. Give me a second. I did something wrong. Sorry about that, Crystal. I messed up. Yes, today is Super Tuesday. People need to have the right. They got to vote. Oh, hold on. I hit the wrong button. Oh. Read on YouTube, yes. All right. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I'm sorry, but I had to put that on. Yes. Finally trying to get more debris forward up in our Oh, okay. Yeah. Crystal, I accidentally hit that. Yeah. Um, I have 3 channels, and I hit the quiz button. I hit the quiz button just. Oh, but yeah. Sorry about that. Uh, I'm getting political. Yes, I am. But yes, I got stuff for Oh, let me go ahead and do this. Good evening, everybody, for the Z Show. We'll get into some live coverage of Super Tuesday. I'm here. Let me go ahead and do this. I got some poll closers are closing. Let's see here. Yeah. All right, we're getting some latest information. Let me go ahead and do this. Got to make sure I'm doing it right. Oh, there's a commercial. Yes, my bad. I thought I did that right. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm looking for Fox News report. Let's see here. I need some conservatives. Associated Press. All right, hold on. Let's see here. I got to get the latest update. Oh, I don't want to get right. Yeah. Okay, so coming up from 6:30 Central, 7:30 Central, North Carolina, it's getting ready to close. So people want to get now. Here's the thing: you get in line. Hold on. I think we're gonna get some results. Give me a second. Okay. So I am looking for some. I am looking for some radio. I wonder where my agenda is not on there. Go ahead. Well, thank you for coming in. I know. All right, let's see here. Live. Yes, I see myself. Mm-hmm. ABC. I'm looking. I'll go ahead and do this. Yes, I'm trying to find some stuff. Give me a second.
My dog has a keen sense of direction.
Blah. I hate commercials.
And she knows a good deal when she sees one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Come on, let's do some. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we're getting ready to do some stuff. I'm just.
Seeing now that he plans to speak sometime between 9 and 10 tonight Pacific time. So a lot of focus on the Senate race there. Of course, also the House races too that are now being brought into the spotlight as we continue to see what happens with the Senate race. And then the LA County District Attorney, George Gascon,
Okay.
11 different challengers that are going to be going up against him. So in California, there's a lot to watch there. Of course, Alabama too, a couple of House races there that we're going to get into as well. Really just so much to talk about, Andrew, and we have all night to do it. So we're excited.
Yeah.
Lexi, we'll be checking in periodically just to give kind of a primer and a preview of not only these presidential primaries happening in 15 states tonight, but
Mhm.
also, like you said, some of these Senate primary races and House district primary races in places like Texas and California as well here. Lexi will check in just a moment here. In the meantime, we do have a race call already from earlier this afternoon. I want to put this up as well. So we were learning that today Iowa Democrats held their primary. This was a mail-in only primary. And you see there, we can drop this, President Biden with around 91%, the Associated Press projecting that he will win the Iowa Democratic primary there. This was somewhat interesting, like I said, because that this was mail-in only, and so somewhat different from how Republicans conducted their caucuses in Iowa in early January as well here. In the meantime, let's keep it moving. Remember, we have a lot in store tonight. We're going to pace ourselves. Results coming in as we speak there. So Iowa, the Associated Press, projecting it for Democrats for President Biden. You saw there, though, in that head-to-head matchup, Dean Phillips, the congressman, the Democrat from Minnesota. Is this also his last stand tonight? Remember, he's mounting this long shot bid against incumbent Democratic President Joe Biden. In the meantime here, this is the Democratic delegate tracker as well. Biden at 246, uncommitted at 2. Remember, that uncommitted is going to be an option for Democrats in several states tonight. And some are using it as a protest vote over President Biden's handling of the Israel-Gaza war. Some Democrats are opposed to that. Some Democrats want him to call for a permanent ceasefire now. Vice President Kamala Harris called for an immediate ceasefire over the weekend. In the meantime here, do want to keep it moving, want to bring in some of our guests and analysts and experts who know a thing or two about politics, and that, of course, is former Republican Congressman from Georgia, Doug Collins. He joins me. Doug, good to see you. You and I have talked.
All right, so they're doing some. All right, we'll go ahead and find some. I need to get some results. So yeah, let's talk about it. Iowa. Let's talk about Iowa. Let's see here. I think.
I'm supposed to be a king. Bring the land and the sea together. You always are going to protect us.
Come on. Agenda Free. What happened to Agenda Free? Why is he not on tonight? Yeah, I'm sorry about the commercials and everything like that. We're gonna get. Just try to find me a national news Agenda Free is not on tonight. I wonder why he's not on tonight. It's very odd that he's not on. I can't find out why he's not on tonight. So we're going to go ahead. We're trying to find some, give me a second, I'm trying to find some news. So Super Tuesday news. I know there's a lot of them. I just got to find me something that I like. ABC News, CBS News, Washington Post. We got Malcolm. On Point Politics. Let's write him.
Previous videos, it's underperforming by a lot. Like my thumbnail click rate is the same, but
Here we
the
go.
impression count is not high, which I think I'm getting shadow banned. I mean, I don't know, like, and it's been going on for 2 weeks. I mean, I'm not gonna say
YouTube is very fair. How dare you even say that? It's fickle. You know, guys, Red Eagle, his first upload ever off of like his mom's MacBook Air in 2019. He got 100,000 views off of it.
I talked about that. He got a bunch of views on that one. I do remember that.
Yeah, he got insanely lucky.
Everybody, yeah, he got very lucky.
Well, there was a lot of digital real estate for election stuff back then.
I also got lucky too, but yeah, a lot of the people who usually start doing it tend to get pretty lucky for the most part.
Yeah,
that's usually how it ends up going. So, but guys, please, if you guys, you know, if you wouldn't mind, please hit the subscribe button right now. Please like the stream. Subscribe to everybody else that's on here. All their links are in the description below. Join our Discord. Follow me on Twitter. I literally only have like 50 followers on Twitter, so please go follow the Twitter. So
that's a big one.
Yeah.
What are the biggest accounts adjacent to Red Eagle on Twitter? Like Real American has a good one, I think.
Yeah, Red Lion has a decent size account.
Yep.
Oh man, that guy, bro, he's so funny.
Red Lion's hilarious.
Yeah, he's so funny.
He was heartbroken when Tudor lost.
King of L's.
All right. So.
Oh my god, I didn't see him during the midterms, but I could only imagine he was probably tweaking on the.
Okay, let me go ahead and do
That was
this.
horrible, 2022.
Yeah, that was. I remember watching and he was like, "Oh my god," but no, yeah, for sure. Okay, so 70% watching from Alabama. Hello, Pope. Let's see. So Trump is up. Why are the individual counties not popping up? I guess they didn't implement that this time, which is kind of annoying.
Okay.
No freaking account just gets promoted so much. Freaking Cryptid Politics pops up everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trump's estimated to win 22% of the vote. There's nothing out of Vermont yet, so that we're gonna wait for that. And Vivek and Ron are all on the ballot still on there. And actually, so is everybody else here too, I think.
If Trump wins Vermont, hey, for Haley, it's Jover. I mean, come on.
You have to click the state. I am on the state results. Like, I'm currently watching the state results, but they're not. Oh, okay. Oh, no. So they do have them. Okay, I was confused. So Trump right now, obviously you guys can't see the county results. Right now, Trump is, Trump is getting the gap closed on him. Loudoun County, he's up by 2. He's up by 50 points in Madison. He's up by almost 60 in Buckingham County. He's up by basically 60 in Brunswick County. He's up by Norfolk. He's up by like 38. He's up in Russell by literally 90. Okay, so he's back. He crashed apparently. So.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, what's the Beamer guys that watch from communist Canada? So as of right now, Trump is up by, let's see, he's up by only, what would that be, like 16? Yeah, he's only up by 16 right now. So that's, okay, look up. Trump is projected to win Virginia according to Decision Desk. So he won Virginia. So that's good. So that was one of the ones that people were scared he was going to lose, and he still won. So that's already pretty good. So really, the only one you pretty much have to worry about at this point is pretty much Vermont, and that's basically it.
When are we getting Vermont results?
It says the polls are closed, but no results out of Vermont. Yeah, they're probably counting, but there's nothing out of the state yet.
So let me go ahead and do this.
I wonder what New York Times is going to call it, because I just got the notification from Twitter that he already won it. So it's so crazy that we're at this point. I would have thought it would have been like DeSantis and Trump at the end, not Nikki Haley. I would have never thought it would.
Yeah, these results, like the outcome was really like shocking.
Okay, so basically what's going on, polls are closing in Virginia. These guys called Virginia for Trump, which I knew that's going to happen. Yeah, Virginia, you have Norfolk, biggest narrow base in the world, highly Republican But Northern Virginia and Washington are different. But waiting for the official results. But I found something that it's a local. It's not major, so I like these guys. These guys sound like I'm gonna put him on. But this is guys I'm gonna put in. Hopefully, you guys will be on here. We're gonna go back to those guys because they all have commercials. And here we go, Super Tuesday. Let's go.
Yeah. So, my nose.
What? Wait. 10 what time Eastern or?
I'm gonna be streaming until probably like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern, depending on how things go. Yeah, that's probably the thing I'm gonna go for. So.
I feel like DeSantis never actually wanted to run.
Yeah.
No, he totally wanted to. No, come on. No, come on, dude. All these politicians are the same. They totally want to be president.
He was forced to drop out.
No, but you could tell that he thinks he's better than Trump, just the way he carries himself. Like, he thinks like, oh, who's this like retard? Like, oh, I'm way smarter than him. And
Trump literally made his career, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
He sure did.
Yeah. I didn't like the fact he stabbed him in the back. DeSantis fumbled so bad. He could have literally been like the presumptive 2020 nominee.
That was the worst campaign I've ever seen run. And it's like, I remember arguing with friends I had about even when DeSantis was down by 20, like, you should still vote for DeSantis. And I'm like, the fact that his campaign's been so incompetent up to this point is just like, that's enough evidence that he can't win in 2024.
No, he would have lost to Biden. My bottle has him losing 319 to 219. He would have lost everything and lost North Carolina too. So,
yeah. So
now 538 as an apparatus has like died off somewhat. Now Nate Silver's still a fixture, right? So what does he post on? Is it Twitter?
No, that's wild, bro. Look at the chat, bro.
He has a blog and he has Twitter.
There's a blog and Twitter. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But look at Monty said. That's wild.
Oh, hell no, bro.
He gives fairly lukewarm neo-lib takes about things.
But that's exactly where you need that's like the source. That's like it's like destiny. You got to figure out what the cope is, what the spin is.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like, but I watched LTE talk about how cinema dropping out is a great thing for Democrats. And
I just seen that earlier too.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, is that true? And I'm like, I don't know. Cause, you know,
I mean, it kind of is though.
Yeah. Gary Lake is running in my state, so I feel like a big idiot if I waste time working for her and then she loses. You know, like that empty feeling like, what the hell? What was the point? But
I've Gallego currently winning by 4%.
Damn it, really?
Yeah. I don't.
So you think the ticket splitting is going to be huge between Trump and
I don't know about that. I think if Trump wins the state, I think more than likely she'd have a good chance of winning the state. That's just my opinion. More votes from Vermont. Okay, so there's more votes from Vermont. Yeah, he's projected to win it by 9. So yeah, that's not good at all.
At least that she wouldn't drop out, though. Do you guys think she would drop out after?
No, I think
she's funded, man. She's gonna keep going.
I know it's so annoying, though. I wanted to like just get out, you know.
Me too, but yeah, because they could finally just be like, we can upward that Trump's so productive.
Like, she's a distraction at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. We were not worried about cinema. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch to the showing the whole screen. Seems a lot of people are disengaging with me just leaving the screen like this, so I am gonna end up sharing my whole screen.
Oh, okay.
North Carolina polls close in 10 minutes.
Okay, perfect. So they close. Oh, really? Oh, because that's right. Because they close at 7:30. I forgot about that. Yeah, I completely forgot that they close.
Trump's gonna easily win that.
Okay.
North Carolina. Oh yeah, he'll definitely win it pretty easily.
Yeah. If he wins South, he's gonna win North definitely.
He's gonna win North Carolina. That's fine. Like if he's winning Virginia, I mean, the decision desk already projected it. And Vermont, he's projected to win it by 8 points. So Nikki Haley is still in the needle range to win it, but like usually whatever the needle says tends to be what ends up happening for the most part. So 2% of the votes are in Vermont, and he's up by 35. He's more up in Vermont than what he is in Virginia right now. So I don't know.
Is Monty a troll?
Who?
Monty.
Money? Who's
Look what they. What is that?
Yeah, that's obviously a troll. That's funny.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mhm.
Don't you think? Don't you get to keep your campaign money if you lose? What?
NF says, how close would California be?
Susie Q said, I voted for Trump in North Carolina. Well, good job for voting.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. I don't know when PA election HQ is going to come in, but he said he was going to join in like 30-ish minutes or so. So in 30 to 60, so he's probably going to join any minute now. So.
All right, let me go ahead and do this.
So my impression with the election thus far is
Okay, let me go ahead and do this real quick. North Carolina is going to close the polls at 7:30 Eastern. That's 10 minutes. You still got plenty of time. Get in line. Get in line before 7 p.m. You'll make it. They'll take everybody that's in line at 7 o'clock. And now, how do they say they close it? First, they will count the early voting. That's how they do it. They count early voting. And Democrats count the mail-in voting. Yeah. Democrats are a bunch of snobs. But yeah. So looks like Trump will win Virginia. I am looking at Virginia Beach, Richmond, Norfolk. Yeah. Now, Northern Virginia is highly Democratic. But yeah. But Nikki Haley needs to get out. Just a woman, typical woman, won't admit that she is wrong.
Report. So maybe she could win it, but like, right now Trump's likely range in Virginia. It seems like, well, they already called Virginia on you in Florida, TFM. What is that? What is TFM?
Huh.
What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see.
Does the GOP have a real platform this year?
Does what?
9-7 asked, does the GOP have a real platform this year in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, so, but there's like freedom cities as a concept, I think.
Federal cities.
Is that it?
I feel like that is a good concept. NBC News projected Donald Trump's going to win in Virginia. Okay, so he's already projected to win to NBC News.
He's up by 27 points now.
Where? Where? He's still up by 16 or 17 on New York Times. Are there more votes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was reading that chat. They made
Oh, wait, they updated the results on here, but they haven't. Oh, I had to refresh. That was weird. That was weird.
Okay.
I'm surprised they didn't update live. It's kind of interesting. It's now 6%. Wow, he's like killing her in a lot of these. He's up in Loudoun by 2. They haven't reported any more since. So
what do you think will happen if Biden wins in November?
If Biden wins in November, there's going to be a lot of protests. I feel like things are going to get even worse.
But if he wins, I don't think a Republican could ever win it again. Honestly.
We can't beat Biden.
Yeah, that's just sad.
Yeah, no, not gonna lie, that would be pretty sad if we don't beat him.
Like, there's no way Trump loses, bro.
Not no way, but like Trump is favored to win right now.
He's up by 5 points nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
There's long ways to go.
Yeah, there's still a long way to go. I feel like once we get to closer to once everybody officially gets their nominations, I feel like it's going to be easier to assess whether or not how good the chances are, and especially once we get closer to the possible quote unquote debates, because I'm predicting that Biden's going to refuse to debate Trump, but that's just my
He won't debate. Yeah, he's not going to debate.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I've told my parents that, and they're like, "Oh my god, what?" Yeah, I don't think it's going to debate.
He'll make up something. My democracy, my insurrection.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he's going to say.
The traitor.
Yeah, that's what he's going to say, and he's just not going to end up.
He doesn't want to catch the Trump virus.
Yeah, that's all it is. He just doesn't want to. Yeah, that's literally all it is. He just doesn't want to catch the smoke from Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Did Youngkin endorse anybody in Virginia?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
don't think so.
Apparently, Cenk Uygur is on the ballot in some states on the Democratic.
Thank you.
Dude, the Haley Cope is real on Twitter. It's funny.
Is it really bad? I don't have on my other computer. I don't have my account pulled up, but it would be really fun.
Okay, so
I can't wait to hear about what the political chatter has to say. Oh, CNN just called it for Virginia. But what is Rap laughing about? Oh, is she talking about? Is he talking about? I'm confused. What that was about.
all right. So apparently, the Crappy News Network, CNN, just got that. Thank you guys for doing that. CNN has projected that Donald Trump will win the state of Virginia. Everybody knows Virginia has, Norfolk has the biggest naval station, marine station, marine base and naval station. So yeah, that's major military. I mean, so that's the biggest naval base we have. Highly Republican, and I know. How am I going to say this? My mom's side of the family lives in Virginia, and they're differently upset right now.
Maybe like DeSantis, but performing slightly worse.
Like it's Sanders 2.0, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'd say that's true. Why are my results not updating live? It's so weird. I don't know why my New York Times results are not updating live, but for Mondays, maybe it can only do it for one at a time or something. I don't know.
Someone asked if we believed in shenanigans in 2020. What's our take?
Yeah, actually, I believe one shenanigan.
There were some various shenanigans in some locations. Yes.
Yeah, there were a couple of shenanigans, especially in Arizona.
Yeah, did you guys see that 2022 Arizona where people like couldn't even vote?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a conspiracy.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy.
They call it a conspiracy.
I mean, a pipe burst? Are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, if you're like a normie lefty and you believe the pipe burst story, I'm sorry, I don't know what we can do for you. No, a pipe just burst. It just burst. Okay, really? On election night. Come on now.
Oh, Virginia just went to Trump. They just called it.
Oh, they called it on New York Times? Finally. I mean, I haven't got it yet, but okay, yep, there it is. All right, so he's projecting now. He's projected to win it by 31 points.
You guys think LTE's gonna come out with another video saying Trump underperformed on Super Tuesday?
Yo,
That'll be funny. Like,
oh, now Trump's on the needle at 6.1 in Vermont. Okay, maybe it's Vermont.
Trump could win the election in 2024, and LTE will be like, Trump underperformed.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
it's actually funny because he has Trump winning right now.
He does. But you know what's funny? He has him winning, but then he has Trump.
No, it's like
winning.
his predictions are right leaning, but what he says is left leaning.
Yeah. Well, what's
It's like
but the funny part is that he has Trump up barely with Arizona, with Georgia, and Wisconsin. But then in his model that he released on Twitter the next day, he has Biden winning 281 to 257 because I don't know.
I think he's playing both sides because if he goes too to the right, his audience is all liberals, right? So
Yeah.
Right, that's the problem. Yeah.
I think he's forced to do that so he doesn't lose subscribers.
Oh man, see,
That could be the case, but
that's how you're not authentic. You're just trying to pander.
yeah, see now. Yeah, these guys are correct. I am, I'm a huge Trump supporter. Huge. Incredibly huge reporting. Yeah, I know a lot of people are not going to be watching this, but yeah. Trump supporter. They say that CNN and New York Times has called Trump the victory in Virginia. My family, my mom's side of the family they are very upset because they are highly Democratic. They're so country, it's not even funny. Yes, they don't like my politics, so I don't talk to them. So maybe I should go ahead and do this. Let me go back over here. But guys, I got this stuff going on. These guys are pretty good. Talking about both sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Or shenanigans that happened.
Oh yeah, for sure. People work hard. I'm like,
Watch the left claim voter fraud.
Well, they've done it before. But
Yeah.
In 2016, to Russia, remember?
Yeah.
2000.
apparently, when somebody else does it, it's a problem. Like I don't understand how that works. Okay, North Carolina polls just closed, so I'm actually gonna pull up North Carolina as well. So I'm gonna refresh. Yep. Okay. Where's North Carolina? Polls close at 7:30. Man, where's it? I'm trying to. Oh, these are only popular races only.
Okay.
Wait, are you able to check the Senate race?
Biden is getting decent turnout in Virginia, it seems like decent, and then okay. Virginia, 18% of the vote is in. He's at 68,000 votes. What did he get in 2020? If somebody can pull that up, how many total votes did he get that election?
Okay, so basically, yes. Iowa. So the Democrats, yeah, he'll win. He'll see. It's a low turnout for Democrats. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, but North Carolina has closed. They closed voting. If you're in line, you can still vote. They will do that. Carolina is pretty cool. But yes, also, yeah, so look yeah, Trump is killing her in Virginia. Like,
Vermont. Trump may possibly lose it, but it's still early. It depends. But yep, according to the this is another major swing state primary. So I want to see how many votes Biden gets compared to Trump's vote share here.
Are you able to see the Senate primaries?
Oh yeah, let's see. You have the governor. Also, look, Mark Robinson is here as well, lieutenant, Republican.
I want to see California Senate primary.
Well, that's gonna be in a while from now, and I probably wouldn't even be streaming at that time. I'm gonna have to go at that point. I'm probably leaving at around 9:30, possibly. It depends. I'm not sure. It depends on like where we're at. I'll probably be up till there. But for the most part, Trump's starting off pretty good. Wow, a lot of people turned out in Virginia.
yeah.
He's at 111,000 votes in Virginia right now.
Yeah.
It's a very big vote share. He's up by quite a bit there. Yep, NBC News just projected. Okay, so Biden had 5,000 votes in the state in 2020, and right now he's currently sitting at my roommates. 20% of the vote is in, and he's currently that is not good then. Oh wow, that's like really bad for him. If he got 700,000 in 2020, and now 20% of the vote is in, and he's only at 75,000, that's not
Super
good.
Tuesday was competitive last cycle. Remember, you had Bloomberg, you had
Yeah, but the problem, yes, I understand that, but the problem is that he outperformed most of his primary numbers, even when it was not.
I think he might get
Well, look, they projected Mark Robinson has won the NBC News has projected Mark Robinson has won the Republican primary there, so he probably won it big too if they already projected it. Wow,
Mark Robinson. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's
he's going to do good in the actual election.
Yeah, I think he's going to do good in the general. I just thought I'm just kind of surprised that they already called it. That's very interesting. Okay, Vermont just dumped a tiny bit of votes. Virginia's at 24%, and he's up by quite a bit in the state. I mean, he destroyed her hearing. He's expected to win it by 29.
Wow.
And right now, it's
over. It's over.
Oh, Trump's margin in Vermont keeps going down.
Of course.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's like Vermont. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it would be nice for him to win every single state.
Yeah.
Tonight, it would be kind of nice. But if he doesn't, he doesn't.
Because
Vermont is a winner take all or no?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I guess find out today.
Maybe.
Yeah. So
Oh my god, my roommates are tweaking, bro.
all right. So let me get the latest updates. Virginia, Trump won Virginia, killed Nikki Haley in Virginia. North Carolina, the polls are closed 7:30, 6:30. Vermont is a no issue because, okay, so. Well, Fox News has just confirmed it. Fox News has confirmed that Donald Trump will win the Virginia primary, which I knew that's going to happen because that's a military. Did we, United States Navy, Norfolk, Carolina? I love Carolina.
Vermont now. Trump is only projected to win it by 1.6 according to the needle now. So she's probably either going to win it or take the lead there. So we'll see how it goes. I mean,
Bro, if she doesn't win it by like more than 3 points, she underperformed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
Uh-huh.
That might be the closest.
Texas is also open.
It is?
Apparently.
I mean, he'll probably still win it though.
He's gonna win anything. I don't care.
The polls look pretty good for him there, but I think he is going to win it. Most of the states end up closing at a lot of states close at 8 p.m. So we'll have a lot more results by then.
Yeah.
Utah closes at 10 p.m. But I think I'm probably going to end the stream. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be around.
All right, let me see if there's any 9:30 p.m. poll closings. I don't think there is any. So I think at that point, I'll probably end the stream closer to 10, possibly by then. Okay, North Carolina. Yeah, okay. North Carolina just reported their first votes, and he's up by it's literally a few votes. And he's barely up. So
He just,
It's like Kristi Noem or Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Not Sarah Huckabee.
Yeah, Sarah Huckabee. I mean, just
Still
overall,
good taste.
yeah, just photogenically. Maybe over radio she might be better. I'll have to look into that.
Huh. So,
Only 1% is in.
But yeah, only 1% there for sure.
Carolina.
At least for now.
Oh, Haley's winning Vermont. Could you refresh? Yeah, she's now ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, she's ahead. I mean, I kind of expected that, to be honest.
Mhm.
Not
That
too
was going to be close. I think Virginia was the more important one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and she's up by a lot now. Now she's up by 10. So, yeah,
How many
she's up
delegates are up for grab?
by a lot, but Trump is still 0.7 on the needle. What happened?
Someone says how many delegates are up for grabs?
800.
Why is Trump only leading by 30 in North Carolina?
That's scary.
They already projected it, so it's okay, but that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's only less than 1% in North Carolina. People just need to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not that bad.
It's not bad.
It's true. Nikki Haley is taking the lead in Vermont. Yep. And she just took the lead right now.
Yeah.
Vermont
is heavily Democrat.
Apparently, okay, Virginia. Damn, I think it doesn't. I don't get worse when. Okay, Trump is supposedly up by. He's going to win it by 30. Now the needle has Haley at 0.4%, but a lot of rural counties haven't reported yet, so he'll probably go back up. But that one definitely might be competitive. That's going to be a closer one for sure.
Yeah, make sure to like the stream up, guys.
We got no prep booths.
Let's see. So Trump is obviously delegate count is still low. How many delegates did he get out of Virginia?
North Carolina is not going for Biden.
Oh, they haven't allocated any delegates yet. So I think that's Trump's actual. Oh well, wait, is Virginia winner take all?
I think.
Oh, so then yeah, that's why they already gave it to him already. Okay, then that's why. All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and either way, if Haley were to win it, it's only 17 delegates, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Wow, Trump is projected to win North Carolina by 53.
Wow.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow, whoa, that's a really big margin.
Like who's a North Carolina Haley voter? Like
Yeah, but that's a pretty good margin for North Carolina.
All right.
That's really good.
Bad boys, bad boys.
DeSantis has 1%.
Well, in North Carolina, he's at 74 votes.
Someone says, I predict in November, New Mexico flips to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Unless
I
Trump
think
stuff
Biden wins it by like 7 points.
that would have to be like Biden literally craps himself on the debate stage and Trump wins by like 10 nationally.
Okay.
Then you could get that.
Biden.
Really? I think it would take a little bit less.
Or Kamala Harris replaces him.
Oh,
And
Lord.
craps her pants on the stage. Then.
Do you guys think there's going to be presidential debates this year?
No,
No.
Maybe.
I think Biden's going to
Trump publicly said he would debate Biden, but Biden has not said that yet.
Biden's going to refuse to debate him. He's going to say, "Oh, he's an insurrectionist, and we can't debate that for the sake of our democracy. We're not going to debate an insurrectionist." Yeah.
Do you guys think
Yeah,
we'll have
What?
Do you guys think we can possibly see a recession under Biden?
We already did.
We already are, but I mean, I understand what you're saying.
I mean, no, like worst of this, like, you know, like
a 2010.
Yeah.
I mean, possibly.
It could get worse. There's a lot of between the banking and housing bubbles. It's possible,
Uh-huh.
It is possible. Yeah.
but it
the
could be
census slipped out in January.
It could actually end up being on purpose, though, to scare people. So a
Mhm.
number of things the World Economic Forum's talked about is knocking out the internet for a week. So they ran tests about this. So you could see internet and banking go down before the 2024 election.
Yeah. A week.
Yep.
Oh,
When
man.
would that happen?
They would do that before the election.
Oh,
Mhm.
like during election day?
Well, guys, a couple weeks ago, phone service went out across the
Yep,
US on
yep.
3 different carriers, right?
Yep.
Right.
So that's a test that they ran. And so I could definitely see that. It's not conspiracy. Go on World Economic Forum's website. They're talking about how a cyber attack is imminent in 2024. They're talking about that. And so they actually ran tests.
Didn't
where
like
they
Meta crash today?
They ran tests where they crashed the internet and phone services and banking. They've already done this, so it's not conspiracy.
No, they did one on Facebook today.
That would kind of suck if they did that on election day.
Oh, yeah.
So I would, they're definitely scared of Trump, so I could definitely see them doing that.
Mhm.
That would be interesting because then, oh, you know what? That's really dangerous because then what happens is no one can see the results being reported, and then they can go through with their shenanigans. That would be their way of doing it this year because there's no
AT&T went down, right?
AT&T, Verizon, all their phone services, it was a couple weeks ago, they went down.
Putting
Yeah,
up
there
46.
could be a possibility of something like that happening.
Chris
where the internet
Christie.
goes down and they just
Similar to like 3 a.m.
Yeah. Well, I'm not even talking on election day. I'm talking before they could do this to scare people or to cancel the election. So if banking went down for a week, for example, they would
You
actually
can't cancel an election.
Yeah, they can.
Well, I mean, that's what we think now. We didn't think that they could shut down the nation due to a
COVID.
cold. They did that.
I mean, that's kind of different though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, did anyone anticipate before 2020 that they could shut down the world? I mean, basically everything got shut down because of a virus. No one anticipated that.
Nope.
No, I didn't think that would ever happen either.
Yeah. So we got.
These aren't conspiracy guys. Go to the World Economic Forum website. They talk about these things. These things exist.
Oh, boy.
Wow, that's pretty scary.
Uh-huh. All right.
So as of right now, Trump is at there's 20% of the votes counted, and he's at 144,000 votes, and he's currently leading by 3 points.
When does PA election HQ come on?
I had no clue. He said he was going to join. Let's see. At 6:41, he said he was going to join in 30 to 60 minutes. So it's already been an hour. So
We'll see.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people are gonna say that the election result is dictated by the economy, and that's a good point. And I think that furthermore, I think it's only going to get slightly worse. Will there be a recession? Probably not. But I mean, the thing is that even if the inflation is going down as a percentage, it's still up overall. So just because you're balding at a less frequent rate than you are back then, I mean, you're still with less hair regardless. And so, even if the inflation is like 3% by election month, that's still double what it was under Trump, just on a month-per-month basis.
Right.
But also
right.
is up like 18% since 2020.
Well, and gas prices have kind of stabilized, but if they go back up, that could also be doomed.
But they are going back up already.
Yeah, they are.
Some prices are going. At least for me, gas has gone back up, and I even noticed like a couple of weeks before, even the news started saying it was going up. I had seen it go up a little bit, and I was like, that's kind of weird. It's going
Trump's
up.
catching up in Vermont.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
You look at the vote but he caught up by like a point. He still needs. I mean, it's close, but he still needs more. I mean, let that.
How much do you think, if Haley could win it, how much do you think the margin would be?
I think she'd maybe win. I don't think she'd win it by over 10. I'd be surprised if she wins it by over 10. Maybe under 10, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
There's just not enough results in Vermont.
yeah.
Well, we're not
If someone's saying California gas went up, yeah.
Yeah, it's still expensive here.
Yeah, I've heard that it went up.
It's like $6 to $7.
God.
Wow.
What's the most that ever gone up in your states?
It's been $5 before.
Oh yeah. Well.
Yeah, 4 something maybe in
Yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah.
It was really egregious, like around the midterm or like right before, and then like as of the last several months, it's been okay enough for it to not be a sticking point, So I don't think that'll be the issue.
It was worse before.
Yeah, I don't think the gas prices will be an issue in 24. It's going to be more so just inflation in the housing market.
I think housing's a big one, especially for millennials and Zoomers too.
Yeah, that's what's gonna. I've said this a while ago. Oh look, wow, the needle has the race at even. Oh my god,
That's awesome.
wow, that's incredible. They have it at even, and right now Nikki's ahead by 2, so she's catching up. Now reporters say our estimates show a very close race between Trump and Haley in Vermont. Okay.
All right. So basically, they're talking about gas prices. I went food shopping Friday at Kroger's. It was $3.05 a gallon. Now, people in California, if you like paying $7 a gallon, go ahead and vote Democrat. It's $6 a gallon in California. It's Democrats. You got $7 a gallon. You got illegal aliens coming to California because Texas, we closed our borders. That's right, we did that. But yes, yes, man. See, Trump is killing her in Virginia. Trump is up by 30 points.
That's a good thing. But I mean, I just don't see it. I feel like it got so far with the transgender kids that the Democrats just gave up on pushing it more, given how they're losing everything. And so the Republicans kind of let go of the issue because the Democrats aren't pressing it in your face as much anymore. And so maybe the Republicans could exploit that going forward and then bring the issue back up along with everything else.
Right, and then they could carry the momentum when they bring it up, because I feel like who brings it up first tends to be the one who ends up like outperforming, or not outperforming, but they hold the advantage on the issue. So I do think that could be true. Oh look, Trump is just taking the lead in Vermont.
Mm-hmm.
He already took the lead back. So
you're noticing they're not running on defunding the police this cycle.
Yeah.
No.
That went away real quick.
Yeah, that went away real fast. I think
the Democrats only have 2 valid points in this election. One of them is going to be abortion, because that is something that polls well for them.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing that's on their side is going to be like the election, like Trump
Democracy.
about it. Yeah. the insurrection or whatever.
People don't even really care about that, though. I mean, the Democrat Party.
One thing I would say is that there is more people who care about that than you think there are.
Polls actually show that if Trump gets convicted, it would be worse for him.
Well, he still either ties Biden or leads by like a couple of points, or is down by like a point or two, which he could still very well win, given
The thing is, Trump's stance on abortion is basically 16 weeks, which people agree with, and that polls well. I mean, I'm for banning abortion, at conception or whatever, but you have to understand that everyone else is not here. They're not there yet. So running on 16 weeks is just strategic.
You guys think what's happening with Gaza would be like important?
Yes.
No.
Wait, what? Say that again?
With what's happening with Israel and Gaza, that would be like relevant or no?
Maybe in some areas, but there's just such a small amount of
like Biden's handling.
Yeah, well, I think that he hasn't made anyone happy. I mean, he's tried to take this middle ground, and I don't think anyone likes what happened.
Do you think that sending aid would make it better?
Would sending aid make it better?
Yeah, because he already has sent aid.
Make the situation better?
Yeah, like his handling.
Well, the Israel-Palestine conflict's a controlled conflict, so it's not that Israel's fighting for their lives and Hamas is fighting for their lives. It's actually a conflict that's been going on for 50 or 60 years. And it actually benefits Israel to be attacked by Hamas because they continue to receive funding. So it's going to be a controlled conflict for a while because both sides actually benefit from it. So you're not going to see a resolution.
Yeah, Biden only wins if he ends it. Like if he somehow were to get the PR of him personally getting a ceasefire, that would actually help a lot.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
The only way that got some peace in the region was Trump.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't play by the neoliberal, neocon interventionist playbook.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what are your guys' theories for how Biden can win? Like the most realistic scenario where, like, if you were in charge of his decisions going forward, how would he win?
If Alan Lichtman predicts it. Whatever Alan Lichtman says, I'm just going to follow it.
No, don't, because he's been wrong once before. Usually when he does it, especially if the elections are very, very close, there is a little bit of an error gap between his estimates. There tends to be like a 0 vote to 20,000 vote error in his model, because he predicted Al Gore was going to win and he lost by basically 500 votes, because if he won Florida, he would have won. Even though the model had him winning, he still lost Florida by 500 and George W. Bush won. So theoretically, there is a very, very small room for error. So just in case if the election is within 20,000 votes, I mean, he could be wrong, but it depends. And this is also the first time we've had a general election matchup in a while, like where it's a rematch and things like that. And yes, theoretically, he's gotten the rematch in 1956, because apparently his model retrospectively works all the way back up to Abraham Lincoln, which I don't know how that works. But
what was the first election you ever predicted?
I think he did 84 first, and he got that right. And he basically got everything right except 2000. And then he was like, "Oh, I actually predicted the popular vote." So he tried to LARP his thing there.
Hold on. I hit the wrong button. There he is. All right, we're gonna switch. He'll be back. Oh, if we got commercial, yeah. Hold on. Oh, sorry, you got a commercial. All right, those guys are pretty good, but I got to go to the agenda because he is he's not. I like the entertainment power, those guys doing that, but yeah. Let's see here. All right. Commercial. All right, get ready to talk about the noise. We'll get ready for 6 minutes for the top of the hour. Polls are going to close in Texas. All right, here we go. All right, I like him. This guy right here. Let's see here. All right, here we go.
Ruth and Beezy is moderating. Thank you, Beezy. Really appreciate it. Kinetic is moderating. Thank you, Kinetic. And we also have moderating.
Now we got a lot of static. He has a lot of static on.
Olive Yarn, David Green, LB Prairie Dawn, Idaho Star, McRiches, Sarah, Papa Bear, and Sharon C54. Thank you so much. Linda Belk and Larry, thank you so much. Will Haley drop out if she loses here? That's a big question. I don't know if Nikki Haley, the big question, look, I think we all know that Trump's going to be the nominee. So the big question is, does Haley drop out after tonight? Either later tonight or after tonight. So the big question is, does Haley drop out after tonight? That's the question. That is the question. Testing 1, 2, 3. Why is this so loud? Let me try something. Test 1, 2, 3. Test. Okay.
Yeah, I think you finish it.
Rob Burgundy says she's wasting so much money, it's a shame. Okay. Let's see. So, hang on a second here.
Yeah, the polls are getting ready to close.
People said it's a bit better now.
Yeah.
Christina Neal's moderating. Kay Lowry Body, Margaret Riley, thank you for moderating. Yeah, so that's the big question is, Trump's going to be the nominee. So the real reason we're covering this is to see, are there any states where Trump doesn't do as well as we would have thought? And does Nikki Haley drop out of the race?
Mm-hmm.
We can kind of be, honest about this. There's not really much suspense about who's going to be the nominee.
Yeah.
So that's why we're covering this.
Yep.
All right. Let's see here.
Yeah, the polls are getting ready to close in Texas at 7 o'clock.
A lot of now volume complaints. You know what's weird? It's like when half the people are, the volume's great, and half the people are like, I can't hear you. So I don't know what to do. What do you do when half the people are saying the volume is great, and the other half are saying, I have you maxed out on my phone and I can't hear you? How can I help the people who are complaining without messing it up for the people who are saying it's great?
You hear static.
It doesn't seem to be, I can't win.
Yeah.
I'm in Paris, guys. Give me a break.
Paris, France. Yeah, he's in France.
Hang on a second here.
Okay, let me see here. We'll do the Texas results.
Let's look at North Carolina. So North Carolina, Trump is estimated to win by 53%. What was the polling like there?
Oh, wow.
Also, some of these states are different because, like, some of the states you have to be a
Texas
Republican to vote, and
results.
some of them you could be independent and vote in the primary. So you kind of have to look at all of these one by one. I'm trying to find some of the North Carolina polling. Here's some North Carolina polling. So February 12th, Trump ahead by 54. February 12th, Trump ahead by 57. February 4th, Trump ahead by 53. So he's been doing very well in the Republican North Carolina primaries. So yes, he's supposed to win right now. Looks like he's going to win by 53%. But that's kind of in line with the polling.
All
as far
right.
as I can tell. That was-
Close in Texas. Okay.
So we're here to be, again, Trump winning states is not a big story. The big story would be if there's some big upstate in the state, or or if like Nikki Haley pulls out. Look, and these states are being projected for Trump. I mean, AP has projected him the winner in Virginia, but that was going to happen anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So again, none of this is particularly surprising. Again, Nikki Haley, maybe she'll pull out Vermont. In the big scheme of things, it's not going to change the nomination. But some people might argue it's symbolic in some sort of way. It's okay for November.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the polls are closed in the state of Texas. The great state of Texas, we have the polls are closed in the great state of Texas.
I'm really annoyed about the microphone situation. I kind of want to like refresh everything. I kind of want to refresh everything and see if I can. I'm going to see if I can refresh everything and see if that helps the microphone situation. Because right now, I'm not happy with it.
Ted Cruz.
I'm in Paris right now, so it's just annoying. It should not be this bad. It was fine on the last stream. The mic I'm wearing is basically not working right now, and it is actually powered on. So if you give me, guys, if you guys give me like about 30 seconds here, the broadcast is going to freeze for like 30 seconds. I'm going to try this. If I have to restart the stream, I'll just restart the stream. But it should be fine after I pause it 30 seconds. Let's just try it and see if it works because I'm not happy with it. All right, so is the broadcast going to pause for like 30 seconds, guys? So.
Okay, he doing it. Hold on. So.
She looked at me like, "Do you think you can commit to me?" And I just looked at her and said, "Sure, you'll probably need a hip."
All right, so he's going to do that. There he is. Okay, amend the agenda. Is he's fixing some stuff, but I'll give you some updates real quick. The polls are closed in the great state of Texas. Yeah, so okay, I got the natural NPR projection. President Donald Trump, 34%. Nikki Haley, 19%. So, yeah. So we're gonna. Let me go ahead and put this in. I'm gonna go ahead. I gotta pop the top. Pop the top again. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the polls are closed. Less than 5 minutes. Donald Trump has won the great state of Texas. So we will wait until American Agenda comes back up. Agenda 3, he should be here 80 minutes. He is in Paris. And our PC show. And I don't want to. All right, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I am waiting for him to get back on here. Agenda's free. Waiting for him to get back on here. So I'll wait for him to get back on. So we don't have a call yet. I'm coming. Let's see, 703. I'll wait for him. U.S. response. So yeah, he has to reload. So I'm gonna be going like this. Waiting for him. I gotta go on his channel. Waiting for him to live. Agenda Free TV. Yeah, he is off a commission. So, yeah, we're missing some stuff. 3 minutes ago, so 4 minutes ago. He's having problems from Paris. Well, French. What you got to do with the French? Let me go ahead and do this real quickly. Let's see if we go on another friendly site. Right side? Yeah, this is the right side. Let's see here. Commercial, yep. Commercial. All right, let me get an update. New York Times. Let's see here. 73 to 21. All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. They got some stuff. Oh, this will be good right here.
Be okay if that's what they go by.
And you know what? The polling numbers are reflecting that because the American people don't necessarily care about these lawsuits. They see what they're based off of. They kind of see the emptiness of them. And so at the end of the day,
let's see here.
They don't care. They'll vote for Trump whether or not he's sitting in a jail cell on November 5th. To be quite
Write
honest
his
with you.
name in.
Now, all clarification, he will not be in a jail cell on November 5th. I'm just saying
That's what
facetiously,
they want. That's
they
what
will
they want.
they will walk over, hot burning coals to vote for him on November 5th. So, it's interesting to that, when you start to look at just how they are. Let's see, let me scoot over a little bit. There we go.
Tight squeeze.
It is a tight squeeze. We got a lot of neighbors
Here on
around
Media
us.
Row, yes.
Yeah. They'll do whatever they can to get this man in office. So it doesn't matter about these lawsuits, Vanessa. It just doesn't matter.
I'm looking to your left right now, seeing senior campaign advisor Jason Miller. I can't imagine the work his advisors put in and day out. His campaign managers, his
Everybody.
advisors. It's just a team of people who are just the brains. Donald Trump is the brains, of course, but these are the brains behind him that really give him that push to keep going and make the right decisions.
Yeah, but that's the whole campaign. Think about this for a second. It's not just about the election right now. It was the post-2020 election where President Trump did like 39 rallies back to back. And then that's before he announced that he's running for president. So this has been going on for 4 years. I likely say, I'm going on my 4-year anniversary here at Right Side. I have been on the road for 4 years straight.
Yeah.
I have slept in more hotels than my home. I have driven more rental cars than my own car, and I've certainly have seen more rally goers than my own family for the most part. But if that's what I'm experiencing, then the Trump team is experiencing the same thing because they're, if not maybe even more. So this has been just a massive marathon. And Super Tuesday, is it over, Super Tuesday? No, you still have a lot of work to do. This is just, look, Super Tuesday, Vanessa, just confirms everything we've ever believed in this race. The real test is coming up on November 5th, head-to-head with Biden, and that's where we really, he likes to say, too big to cheat. Too big to rig, rather.
Too big to rig is
That's
the
what
news
happens.
saying that they're coming out with here on the Trump campaign. But it's not just a saying, it is the truth. Make it too big to rig, meaning that you have the biggest turnout for President Trump that they can't rig the election. We are waiting more results to come in. We'll wait to see if we have Decision Desk as maybe polling Alabama. That should be coming here momentarily. The crowd's giving us a good indication, but
Yeah.
Grace is checking on Decision Desk right now for
Very good
Alabama.
decision desk. I know the crowd's definitely reacted to it, so we'll check on that. But this one once again, check out another state off the box for President Trump. But we're glad you're joining us here, and let us know in the studio because I do want to toss to the interview with President Trump that we did last night. And of course, we'll keep giving you a live look here at Mar-a-Lago as we go into the night in case someone speaks in the process, and we'll continue to put on graphics on the side screen as the results get announced. But let us know when you have that queued up because I do want to toss to it because that is something that he does answer a lot of questions about Super Tuesday and what people can do.
Absolutely. And then also he talks about how you can volunteer. I know a lot of people ask me, Brian, they may ask you as well, how to be a caucus captain or just a captain on the ground in their state, getting people rallied and to the polls as well. It's that time of year, taxes. Let's talk about Tax Network USA real quick. The experts, let them handle it for you. I still haven't even touched mine. I still have a little bit of time. But you know what? That's what the experts are there for. Tax Network USA. Don't let the IRS take advantage of you. If you're struggling with back taxes, they're there for you as well. They can also help you in any state. They are licensed in every single state, so no matter where you live, Tax Network USA, the experts can help you with your taxes or back taxes. They actually have over 14 years of experiences, tons of happy customers. All of their customers are just ecstatic about the outcome and how Tax Network USA has helped them. They've actually saved their clients over $1 billion, that's billion with a B, in back taxes. So they can definitely help you as well. They're not just a negotiator, they also protect your assets from the IRS. So now's the time to give them a call. That 1-800 number is on your screen, 1-800-347-357, that is. 357-1415. That's 1-800-357-1415. Visit tnusa.com/RSBN. If you're jotting it down right now, that's tnusa.com/RSBN. I want to give you that phone number one more time. That's 1-800-357-1415. Don't let the tax issues overpower you. Turn to Tax Network USA. Find your path to financial peace of mind. Tax Network USA, Brian.
I love it. Okay, in about 30 seconds, we're going to toss to our interview with President Trump last night that aired. Of course, if you missed it, this is a great time to catch that interview. We talked about Super Tuesday. We talked about how to get out and vote. We also talked about the weaponization of the Department of Justice that's happening to him in all these court cases. So coming up, we're going to keep a live look here at Mar-a-Lago.
We're getting a word that
Tennessee. It was like
yes,
Trump
is taking Tennessee.
We'll get a confirmation on that. But until then, we'll have a live look at here in Mar-a-Lago. Until then, here's my interview last night with President Trump. Are live Mar-a-Lago with President Trump. Kick off Super Tuesday tomorrow. It's my honor to the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, joining us for the next 45 minutes. We're up to talk about Super Tuesday.
Well, it's going to be great. It's tomorrow. It's 15 states. And I hear North Dakota's coming out tonight, and I think we're going to do very well there. The governor's fantastic. 2 good senators. And they're going to be announcing those results in about an hour, so we might not make it to the show, but I think they'll be good. And we've set records, as you know, with almost every state. Just about every state we've been in. We started with Iowa, and we went to New Hampshire, and we were just knocking them dead. In New Hampshire, we had the most votes in history. Iowa, we had the biggest margin in history ×2. And in Nevada was a record, all records. I mean, it's been something's really fantastic happening out there, Brian. And we're very happy to be a part of it. All of us together. We're happy to be a part of it. The country wants help. They're screaming for help. I really believe it, with millions and millions of people coming in illegally, and they're coming from places unknown, and they're rough people, in many cases from jails, prisons, from mental institutions, insane asylums. You know, insane asylum, that's Silence of the Lambs stuff. These Hannibal Lecter. Anybody know Hannibal Lecter? We don't want them in this country. And terrorists are coming in at numbers that we haven't seen in many, many decades. It's crazy what they're doing. It doesn't make sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. And we're going to turn it around. We're going to stop it. We're going to drill, baby, drill. We're going to get our prices. We're going to close up the border, and we're going to have a big deportation, and we're going to get bad people out of here because we can't have it. We just can't have it. No, this is not sustainable by any country ever at any time. There's never been anything like it. 3 years ago, we had the safest border, the best border in the history of our country by far. Like, there was never anything like it. When I ran in 2016, it was very much about the border, but that border was like a baby compared to this border. This border is a disaster. But I fixed the problem and fixed it so well I couldn't even talk about it in the 2020 election. And yet we got millions of more votes. We actually did much better. I hate to tell you, we did much better the second.
I think Jennifer Free will be coming back pretty soon.
We don't have to get into what happened, but we all know what happened. It was a rigged deal, a terrible thing.
Let's see if he's back on. They haven't called the state of Texas, but he is killing it. Okay, he's back up. Hope we all have a commercial. I think he's back up. Well, we'll wait for him. He's coming back. But yeah, it's been a pretty good night. Let's see here. Tennessee has been called for Trump. Virginia has been called for Trump. Pretty soon Texas will be called for Trump. It's still funny in Vermont. Let me see about. I'm just waiting. Let's see. Yeah, Facebook had issues today. Let's see here. Texas results. Okay, I'm just waiting. There he is. We'll try it again, brother.
We're trying to give you some Super Tuesday coverage. I am Steve Lookner. I am in Paris, France right now. Look, we all know Trump's going to be the nominee.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not news. So I'm just trying to give you anything interesting other than what's expected tonight. So let's call this broadcast reporting anything interesting other than what's expected. We all know Trump's going to be nominee. We all know he's going to win more than most or all the states. So what I'm focusing is on anything unexpected. So if you want to just hear AP calls this state for Trump, well, this is not the stream for you because that's really boring to me. And we all know Trump's going to be the nominee anyway. So what I'm going to do is try to figure out if anything interesting is going on besides what we all expect is happening. How does that sound? Does that sound like a fun time?
That sounds like.
So let's continue doing that. Sorry, I'm trying to do this from France, and it is a pain in the butt. Okay, now let's get back to this, talking about some of these different states. And I was looking at different states and seeing how Trump is doing compared to the poll. I thought that might be interesting.
Yeah.
Hold on. So let me show you some of the state-by-state results.
All right, we're going, while he's doing that, thank you guys for hanging in there.
Okay. Now, let's see.
Let's see here. See what we're doing here. A lot of people are saying,
Oh no, did this not work again? Oh my gosh! Ah!
okay, he's having a fit.
I went live on the wrong stream. This is the worst. I hate everyone. I hate myself. This is so stupid. Oh, this is stupid. We gotta do this again. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. If you're watching on YouTube, we gotta end the YouTube stream now. We gotta end the YouTube stream now so we can start like the 5th YouTube stream tonight. What a pain in the butt this is. Oh, I hate this. I just hate it. I just hate it. All right, we'll end this again. YouTube new stream coming up shortly.
All right, so while he's doing that, we're going to cancel that. Looks like he's been having some issues today. So what I'm going to do is going to end this. We all know that the best thing about this is Donald Trump is going to win. Hopefully he'll get, hopefully Nikki Haley, somebody can talk to that woman and tell her to drop out. She's just embarrass herself. But, you know, it's a deep state. It is a deep state. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Don't forget, Super Tuesday will be going on. I might be coming on and doing some shorts, give you some results to what happened. All right, so yeah, I want to go ahead and do this. I'm going to get this out for tonight. I'm going to do some updates on the shorts. And hopefully, if she is going to leave, we'll come back fast live because I want to do that song I like to do. Yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Take care. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for coming in. Sorry about all the stuff we've been doing with. Well, my friends have been dealing with some stuff, computer issues, Facebook issues, YouTube issues, and but I'll be back.